Hi, my name is Anna Willard, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about my project called The Impact of Aerosols on the Effects of Global Warming in Earth's Atmosphere. This project focuses on the question, how do aerosols affect the impact of greenhouse gases in Earth's atmosphere? The hypothesis states that if there are higher levels of aerosols on a given day, then there will be higher temperatures throughout Earth's atmosphere, determining that there is a greater enhancement with the greenhouse gas effect. When there's a lower level of aerosols on a given day, there will be lower temperatures throughout Earth's atmosphere, determining that there is a lesser enhancement with the greenhouse gas effect. Here is my hypothesis reasoning. My independent variable is the level of aerosols. My dependent variable is the temperature. My controlled variable is the location of the testing, the method of the testing, and the sky conditions. My controlled group is non-existent because the student is measuring the weather and atmosphere parameters, which depend upon atmospheric conditions and environmental factors to change in any way. Here is my background research and my materials. Here is the location of the testing. Here's the description of the location of the testing. Aerosols influence global warming, cause destruction in the human lung. They're important for discovering ways of stopping ozone layer destruction. They're used to measure the amount of particles between us and the sun, and they're measured with a calotwo. PM 2.5 influences global warming, causes destruction in the human lung, are important for discovering ways of stopping ozone layer destruction, are used to measure the amount of particles at our breathing level, and are measured using a special outdoor and, in some cases, indoor monitors. Surface temperature influences global warming and is caused to increase when there is an excess amount of sun heating the surface of the globe, and they're usually measured with an infrared thermometer. Atmospheric temperature influences global warming and is caused to increase by excess amount of heat trapped in the atmosphere, and they're usually also measured with an infrared thermometer. Here is my graph displaying my aerosol data from the past 2 months. Here is my graph displaying the surface temperature collected over the past 2 months. Here is my graph displaying the comparison between aerosols and surface temperature. And here is my graph comparing aerosols and surface temperature, which is a better description from the last graph. In conclusion, the hypothesis was not supported by the data at all, although this could be as a result of not including the various levels of temperature data. When surface temperature rose, aerosol levels fell, and when surface temperature fell, aerosol levels rose. Even though it was not included in the hypothesis, PM 2.5 also followed the expected outcome by rising and falling at the same time as the aerosol levels. Here's my conclusion. My community impact. My citations. Thank you for learning about my project.